YouTube, what is going on, folks? Welcome back to some more Final Fantasy Early Access streamer event pre-release. There's some more words in there. Final Fantasy cards are, well, they're not quite yet available, but I'm going to be participating in the early access event. So I'm recording a bunch of intros with decks that we built on stream and decks that we're hopefully going to get to play during the early access event. And here is one of those decks. So Pirates. Now, not necessarily leaning in on as much of the pirate theme as maybe you could, but this new card, Vaan Street Thief, this is a 3-mana 2/2. It says whenever one or more scouts, pirates, and or rogues you control deal combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You can cast it, and if you don't, you make a treasure token. Okay? Now, importantly, it doesn't say you may cast it as though mana were spent of any color. So you have to pay the appropriate colors of the spell that you hit. But if you don't cast the spell, you make a treasure, and then maybe later on with that treasure, you can then cast the spell you hit off Vaan. And then it has another line of text. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1/+1 counter on each scout, pirate, or rogue. So you basically want to pair this with a bunch of creatures that have that creature type. Now, it just so happens that we look through all of the 1-mana scouts, pirates, and rogues, and it just kind of so happened that most of the good 1-drops happen to be pirates. So Spyglass Siren, phenomenal card, just has flying, so has evasion, so it's easier to trigger Vaan, and the map allows you to kind of fix your draws a little bit. Reckless Lackey, this one might look a little out of place, but the important thing with Vaan is it says whenever one or more deals combat damage to a player. So, for example, if you attack with 5 pirates, you only get 1 Vaan trigger out of that. However, if you have a first strike creature, your first strike creature will deal first strike damage. That will trigger Vaan in a separate window. And then regular combat damage will trigger Vaan a second time. So first strike actually happens to work very well with this ability. And then it also has, you can sacrifice it to make a treasure and draw a card. Treasures could also help you cast spells you hit off of Vaan. Kellan is a scout. It's kind of cool because it can eventually get double strike to double trigger Vaan in the same turn. A couple of Spectral Sailors, just again, evasive creature, triggers Vaan, kind of nice. In the 2-drop slot, we have a couple of non-pirates here. So Beastbinder, allowing you to, again, get a little bit more of evasion, a little bit more removal. I recently played Azure Beastbinder in some sort of like Dimir, just kind of mid-range deck, and I was very impressed with how well this card played just in a vacuum. Very good card. Shuts down like Quarry Steelcutter, Planeswalkers, larger creatures, etc. Charming Scoundrel is kind of cool because it is a rogue that also, so triggers Vaan, makes a treasure, which is important because, again, you need treasures to be able to cast their spells off of Vaan, so on and so forth. Mastermind, evasive 2-mana creature. And then when you get into the 3s, we have the Vaans themselves. Breeches, which works very well with all the 1-mana pirates because you can make creatures unable to block to allow you to hit with Vaan. You can make treasures, or you can just draw an extra card off of your deck. Kitesail Larcenist, again, another pirate, a little bit of removal, and then kind of rounding things out with some frenzies and some torches. We have a couple of Soulstones in the mana base to help trigger Vaan, and a couple of starting towns. So, again, I'm not 100% positive that this card is fantastic, but the fact that it triggers the turn that you play it means it gives you a little bit of treasure generation and potentially has a little bit of merit in the standard format. So we're going to see if we can just trigger Vaan a whole bunch of times. But that's it for the intro. I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. I don't know, though. I kind of like Vaan. And maybe I won't like Vaan as much after playing these games with it, but it at least seems like a interesting card that might be worth building around. Something to think about. Also, both of these having haste is big for Vaan too. Chocobo. I think we make a treasure here, right? I mean, this is the dream curve, right? We're going to trigger Vaan twice on turn 3. Seems pretty good. We're no longer triggering Vaan twice on turn 3. I guess we just Breeches first, then, to make the Analyst unable to block. Yeah, we gotta Breeches first. So we go here, send both. Maybe it was also better to just go Breeches, only attack with this, make a treasure. Next turn, Vaan, send everything. That may have been a little better. Elf. How do you trigger Vaan twice? With first strike. So if you have a creature with first strike, that creature deals damage first. So that will trigger Vaan, and then if you have something that deals regular combat damage, that's how you would trigger it a second time. Vaan, Street Thief. He's a thief in the night. Don't whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. Okay, so can't block. Make a treasure, I think. Pass priority. I guess they just block the Charming Scoundrel. Ooh, I like this. Or no blocks. So regular combat or first strike damage, trigger Vaan. We hit a forest. So we make a treasure off that. And then regular combat damage, trigger Vaan again. Cast that, pay, trigger Vaan, counter on all my stuff. See? And then I guess we can kill the Analyst. Do I need to? I don't even know if I need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him, I'm just gonna let him sack this. I don't think I care that much. I mean, that was pretty good, right? Summon Titan. Okay. So we go land, Kitesail, target, this, send everything. Then we go, can't block, make a treasure. And it should be more than enough. We didn't even really need this, but... First strike. We can also cast a spell in combat. Okay, we're not. I was going to say we can cast a spell in combat to trigger Vaan again, but... I mean, that's Vaan for you. And of all the decks that we built yesterday, Birds was definitely not the one that I thought I was going to enjoy the most, but it was it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like, initially when we built the deck, I thought it was going to just be a complete disaster, but it really was not that bad. Yeah, we didn't lose with the Bird deck once. I would assume this torch is... Oh! Let him cook. Let him Vaan. Grix ass. Vaan. Don't counter my spell. Technically a new card. Kuja. So I guess we go 14. Kind of want to make a treasure and just go full beatdowns here. It's 1 extra damage. I guess the roll is also 1 extra damage, but it's more damage next turn. Yeah, we just put the roll here, send everything, and then do this. Nine. Yeah, we have not played the bird deck since we went 7-0. Okay, it's kind of rude. I guess here's a 2/3 flyer. We have played against a couple Kuja decks. I don't hate it. It's a little slow. But I definitely, I think there's like maybe something there. Should have attacked first. I guess with the ward, it doesn't matter. Because the other shitty thing about Kuja is that the token comes into play tapped. So you like can't even chump block with it that turn. You have another Scavenger, maybe? I did give them a treasure to kill my Larcenist with Scavenger. They wouldn't have another Scavenger, would they? Surely not. Okay. -1. I mean, that is a true statement. That is definitely a true statement. I'll take it. We're gonna need something more than that. Okay. -2. He's at 6? I maybe have to do this. Hold! Hold! Vivi and Kuja, huh? Okay. I guess Vivi is kind of nice with all these, the wizard tokens. Something there. Oh, it's also a wizard to flip Kuja, right? Okay. Yeah. True. I just did. I think there's a good chance I'm dead. Or not. Just you wait. It's on top of the deck. It's actually not. Just you wait. I am dead. I am dead. Shout out to the doubters. Tersa's a good one. Tersa's good, yeah. All right. Reckless Lackey, I summon thee. I think the music was very appropriate for when we lost to Prowess. Emmett's also a wizard. Yeah, Emmett could be something. Gotta take the torch, right? Torch. What are we doing with Charming Scoundrel? think I'm doing this. I want to keep the backup Breeches just in case they have a kill spell. Because they're most certainly going to kill the first one. Huh? So they're playing Demonic Pact, maybe? Okay, some Demonic Pact gaming. Excellent. Well, the good news is they'll never play around the third one, right? They never, ever see the third one coming. They could be doing Greed's Gambit, too. You have to spend, what, 1 mana on this? 2 mana. 2 mana. Okay, please do me a big favor and do not kill Breeches. Okay, hold. Let's do can't block, exile a card. Okay, that's something. Don't really know why we didn't tap the Soulstone, but they gotta be doing like Greed's Gambit, Demonic Pact stuff, right? With the Stiltskin. Oh, we're gonna donate Archfiend to the Dross. Okay, I see what you're doing over there. I see what you're doing. Let's go combat. So you cannot block in this. If only Vaan had flash. So what, they're gonna donate the Archfiend and then render inert it? You think that's what's happening? I mean, I'd be down. If I lose this turn, I'd be pretty happy. Because that means they get to do the thing, right? Okay, that's fine. that one's not nearly as good. Yeah, take 8. Spectral Sailor. Target creature can't block. Alright, doing the thing. I'm gonna cast this just so I can trigger Vaan in combat. Just so I can do the thing, alright? Vaan and being useless, name a more iconic duo. See? Jim, what you cooking over there? Prediction is... Nah, nobody voted no. I guess I'll delete the prediction again. Oh wait, 10 points on no. Last minute coming in. Actual last minute 10 points on no. He's the guy the plot is explained to. I see. Okay, it would be really nice if we could draw a Vaan next turn. I'm just going to throw that out there. It'd be really cool if I could draw a Vaan next turn. Bird! A bird, a bird. Bird. Bird's the word, a bird, a bird, bird, bird. Bird's the word, a bird, a bird, bird, bird. I don't really want to trade. I don't think they're gonna trade, but you never know. He's a good person, okay, but he's useless. He could be a useless good person. That's fine. I respect that. He's just lazy. Chocobo. Let's 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, so you can't block. I mean, I'll just do this. I thought about making a treasure so I could double pump Kellan, but could do that next turn. Do I want a single pump Kellan? No, I'm just gonna dump my hand. Sailor. This. I mean, it would be very nice if we drew a Vaan this turn. But, I mean, he's just showing up to the party, you know. He's the type of person that shows up to the party after everybody's already left. Vaughn's main thing is thinking Balthier and Fran are really cool, so you can relate. True. Maybe that's why I like Vaan so much. Because I'm channeling my inner Balthier and Fran through Vaan. Well, that's why he showed up to the party late, right? Because everybody else thought he wasn't there while he was stealing everything from the party, and then he just shows up and be like, hey guys, I'm here, you know? And they're like, why do you have a bag full of shit? He's like, don't worry about it, you know? It's none of your concern. I like Balthier and Fran. Like I said, I don't know anything about the games, but the card Balthier and Fran is really badass. And I will make it my mission to make that card playable. Okay, Breeches down. Oh shit, they get to fight two things, right? Jim out here trying to figure out which Final Fantasy is Ixalan from. Oh, three things! Jesus Christ! Forgot about that. Well, we're dead. So there is that. I forget, if you're Hellbent, when it says discard a card, comma, then draw a card, I don't get the draw card, right? Well, it doesn't say if you do. I think I still get the draw card. I don't remember. Let's find out. I think I get the draw card, but I can't remember. Okay, good. He's at 8. Little tricky. Beastbinder. I think there's something about the bird deck we should try it out. Nah. There's no way that birds can be competitive, right? You're watching both streams, didn't realize the other player doesn't see your extended art cards. Does Jim have extended art stuff? Maybe there's a way to, like, turn it off. So, I don't know, maybe there's a function that says, like, you can choose to not see him or something, but I honestly don't know. This is gonna be a lot of Chocobo triggers, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm at 16. So how can I possibly kill him next turn? 1, 2. I'm not sure that I can. I'm trying to think if I have any outs. That's definitely happening. Just take 10. Yeah, I gotta take 10. Like I said, I don't know if I have any outs, but I need to keep as much stuff in play as possible. If he has a second Bartz, I'm 100% dead. No way I can beat a second Bartz here. I knew this card was good. It does have Oko in its name. It's gotta be good, right? Yeah, I think you have the ability to turn off, like, promos or something. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of alternate art. in the streamer event. Side quest. Faerie Mastermind, not going to do it. The most we can deal is 5. That ain't gonna do it. Can I survive a turn? Maybe? I doubt it, but... Oh, no, because he gets to flip that. Yeah, there's no way I can survive a turn. Because all of his birds get pumped +3? Yeah, we're extremely dead. I'm just going to cast this so I can F6. Just get it over with. Make it quick, Jim! I'll let you do your thing. I'll let you do your thing. Dude, the side quest is good. The Kestrel too. All right. I get it. Yeah. I'm at -500. Yep, I understand. 2 2/2s for 2. Yeah, and it's so much more than that. It's 2 2/2s for 2, and then it also pumps your entire team like so many times over, you know. Yeah, Seed of Hope would do it, I guess. I kind of hate that card, though. We can only do best of 1. We tried doing best of 3 earlier, and we played against the same person 2 times in a row, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. We're off it. I'll offer the trade. I'm down for a trade. Little trade ski. A lot of equipment today. Booch. All right, so do this for sure. Oh, wait. I don't have any pirates. Shit. Oops. Okay, that may have been a mistake. Streamer, why no pirates in your pirate deck? Interesting. It's just good deck building. See, the problem with the pirates deck is that there's just too many pirates. Not respecting the breaches, huh? I may come back to bite you. See, now I got pirates. Kind of okay if the cloud blocks this turn. So let's just do this and this. Kill that homie. Yeah. So they have second cloud. Is that what this is? Cloud number 2. See, I will say, when this deck draws Vaan, it's nice, but when we don't draw the Vaan, there seems to be a big problem. Because the rest of our deck is just a bunch of 1-mana 1/1s and nonsense. Okay, Nahiri Gamer spotted. Why didn't they haste Nahiri? Couldn't they have done that? I mean, that's a good draw. That might do it. I should turn my treasure into a treasure. Okay, treasure. Why am I lagging? Is it my internet? I can't tell if it's me or the client. Is the stream lagging at all, chat? It looks fine on my end. I think it might just be the client. Stream is fine? Yeah, okay. I think it might be the client. Because it was lagging a little bit there. You put your 10 points in. More than that. Keep going. More, more, more. Okay. I did tell you we're gonna cast Vaan this game. And I'm sticking to my promise. Like I said earlier, I've never lied to you. Grixis. Black Mage's Rod. I should probably kill that. Okay. Give me a 1-mana spell to hit off on. Oh, I don't have a treasure. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Well, I hit the 1-mana spell. I can't cast it, but... target a creature. Cancel. Alright, fine. No. Decline. Tried to see if the game was bugged. Why game bug? So I've made 1 treasure with Vaan. It's at least something, right? Could you? Could you? Unbelievable. All right, now we're just in the Vaan waiting room. That one's going to be... not going to say tough to beat because we do have the Frenzy, but... Kellan. We're getting there. They're at 13. It might take a little while, but we're getting there. Thunder, magic, magic, magic. Dude, that animation was sick. You see that animation? That was lit. All right. We're going to have a talk. We're going to have a conversation if you kill this, okay? Just be cool about this. No, they technically didn't kill it. Technically did not kill it. Rude. Are they have Bob? Why do they have Bob in their deck? Bob's kind of sus. Kind of sus. Rude. He is a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I mean, taking 4 off Kuja seems kind of sus, though, right? Surely they won't flip a 4-mana card here. They flipped the 3. I'll take that. That's good enough. This card sucks against me because all my cards are terrible. It's just Vaan and a prayer. Okay. I mean, they're going kind of deep over there. No discard, huh? No discard. Sus. I'd like to attack. They're like, nah. See, I told you. I told you the Bob wasn't good. All right, have a treasure. It's on the house. It's on the house. I guess I'll do this. Fix my draw step. Or not. All right, hold. They're at 6. We got a chance. So if you put, hold on. If you cast another creature spell, if you put Black Mage's Rod onto one of these wizards, do they have the text twice? I think so, right? It's like an additional instance of that text. I would assume that's how that works. Yeah, like Ward. Do we cash in the Lackey? Kind of want to. In case we... Oh, I was going to say in case we draw... Oh, we can cast Vaan. Right. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. This one's going to connect. 100% this one's connecting. Stop! Just let me have my thing! Please! Please! Yeah, 3rd time's the Vaan. I just want to attack with my card once, please! Why do you do this? I mean, good news is we have 3 power in the air, so maybe it doesn't matter. No! Fuck, man. Just let me trigger my Vaan one time.